Well, first of all, great to see you again.
You too, Bonnie.
Thank you. And congratulations. I loved you in this movie.
You did?
I love the character. I loved the humor that he brought.
Thank you.
When you got the script, were you like, do I need to bone up on my mythology, my Greek mythology here?
Do you know I did? Just because I'm an Englishman and I have great pomposity existed in my system. So I was like, yeah, I better read up. I have severe dyslexia also, so I got a lot of talking books, and that's the beauty of talking books. They do all these Greek mythologies, and I enjoyed them a great deal. Now, it didn't help me a great deal, because, you know, we're trying to create this. This is a remake of Clash, the 1970s film. This isn't a remake of Greek mythology, although that was based off Greek mythology. So we're utilising it as a backdrop, and we're using all those fantastic stories to create our own, if you like. But yeah, it helped when Jonathan was telling me that this is something my character is doing. I was like, I don't think so, you know, because he was taken away as his son, and his wife got turned into a siren, and he was like, what? That's amazing. So, you know, it helped to get my point across. Something.
Right. Well, he goes, you know, Agenor is his
Agenor.
Agenor. Okay.
Yeah, Agenor. Yeah.
Okay, Agenor. He has, he's got some problems, you know.
He does, yeah.
He's, you know, a thief, whatever. But I have to say, I felt a little sorry for him because what he went through. I mean, his dad cast him off. He's,
he did.
You know,
banished him to the ocean. Banished him to the ocean to be a mariner. Yeah.
So,
but you know what? I think that's just important for him to get a self-discovery, to get a self-journey. You shouldn't feel too sorry for him because he's shunning all the godly side, and you know, to be who you truly are, you have to embrace everything you really are. And I think that was Agenor's journey throughout the film.
Yeah. That
you'll spot throughout the monstrous 3D special effects. Hopefully, you'll get some of my attempted nuance.
Exactly. And then you're the son of Poseidon. Mm-hmm. You've got some, you know, your uncle is Zeus, and Hades, your cousin, is Perseus. So you got a lot to live up to there.
A great deal to live up to, yeah. Yeah, and I had to do I don't know whether it's in the film, but I had to do a sword fight with Ares, with the fantastic Edgar Ramirez. That dude ate a lot because he was heavy. I had to kneel down. I had the sword above my head. I had him pressing down with his big hammer. I was like, dude, we can't do this. We did that 13 times.
13 times.
So he had a lot to live up to. You know, he nearly broke my sternum.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's a big dude. He became the god of war. He genuinely did. He was the god of war. So, you know, on set even, I had a lot to live up to. I had to really sort of work hard to match these guys' performances, you know. So.
Yeah, there's some amazing actors in this, obviously. And I want to first talk to you about Sam Worthington, because that guy, you know, he's just who he is. No holds barred, but his passion amazes me for everything that he takes on. And his passion for this, extraordinary. You know, what was it like to watch him in action and to work with him? And you've got that humor going with the two of you, too.
Yeah, exactly. I got a lot of admiration for Sam because I realized, you know, it's easy for me. I'm playing a goofy character. So when I'm pretending something's real when it's not, I can kind of goof it up a little bit. But with Sam, he's doing it on the cool level and being the hero, you know, and he's doing it incredibly well, you know. And so I was like, man, that's different. I'm not entirely sure I could do that same thing. In addition to that, he really embraced the ideas that we had together. You know, he really embraced my ideas. When I came in the morning, we'd speak for an hour and just try and discuss and, you know, attack Jonathan together on what we were going to do. But, you know, because Liebsman wanted us to come in with that level of ideas. So it was good. It was really nice to work with him. I really, really, truly enjoyed it. You know, and I think in this one, we got to expose a lot more of his character traits that he can play as an actor, rather than just like the handsome hero.
Yeah,
you know,
and then there's the big guys, you know, Liam Neeson, Ray Fiennes,
truly
Bill Nye.
I had to carry Liam down a hill.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yes, really. I mean, but do you ever get awestruck? I mean, looking back even on all the films you've worked on, you just finished a film, War Horse, with Steven Spielberg as your director. Do you ever sit there and go, what's going on here?
Yeah, I worry I have a massive, you know, ego because I don't get really awestruck. But I think it's actually not to do with me. I think it's to do with them. They're very down-to-earth, decent human beings, you know, who are there to work. You know, we're all doing a 14-hour day, and you see them when they're, you know, bleary-eyed in the morning, and when they're fresh at midday, and when they're exhausted at night. So you get to know people. You get to spend a lot of time with them in their sort of very personal space and emotional state. So, yeah, it's an honour, actually. It's nice. It keeps you going along the right path, I think.
What an amazing opportunity
for
you, because you've had quite an amazing career so far. I mean,
thank you, sweet.
Still lots to go, but
yeah,
my
hopefully.
goodness.
Yeah. No, I have been extremely lucky. Yeah, I can't pinch myself enough.
Yeah, I'm sure. Talk about the Labyrinth, the maid scene. That's wild to see it on screen.
Yeah,
and
it was
how
wild
that
to
all
do.
went down.
Yeah, I mean, that was... the special effects boys love to throw dirt and gravel in your face because, you know, you're an actor and you take yourself very seriously. So it was a lot of time of that. But, you know, day 2 arrived in the Labyrinth and we realised that everyone was wearing face masks and respirator protectors. And I was like, but aren't they just sitting on the floor with the camera? Why are we running through over and over in all this dust? So, yeah, I'm going to sue them like the Marlboro Man. No, no. But it was a lot.
It looked like hard work. This
It
movie
is hard
looked like
work.
hard work, even
Yeah,
though
it
it's
is hard
fun
work.
to watch.
It's great fun to do, and it's great fun, but it is hard work. I mean, you know, don't let my father hear you say that, or me say that. Don't let him hear you say it, because if he hears me say it, he won't care. But yeah, it's not really hard work, because it's so enjoyable. You know, hard work's the stuff that's arduous and stressful. But this is good fun. But it is hard work. You've got to be fit as a fiddle.
Yeah.
Where's that saying come from?
See, where does that? Like, I've never seen a fiddle where I'd want to work out with.
I haven't either. I don't know, maybe fiddling's a workout. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe
Maybe it's fit as a fiddler, but fiddler's a little bit, you know, tricky in the mouth. So people just like fit as a fiddle.
Where is this going?
I have no idea. Do you play the fiddle?
I do not.
I do.
Come on.
No.
I'd ask you to bring it out and play it for us.
I would. I have one here in my pocket. It's the world's smallest fiddle.
Your character is a navigator. How are you?
The navigator.
The navigator.
Yeah.
I like that. How are you
Isn't it
getting, you know, with directions and stuff?
How am I at taking direction?
Or finding your way. Could you do really well on The Amazing Race is what I'd like to know.
Yes, I would. Of course I would. Yeah, I'm amazing as a person and always in a race with my own fevered ego.
Are you good with directions? No, seriously.
Am
Can
I
you
good
get
with
yourself?
directions? Yeah, I've got a good personal compass, if that's what you mean. But when a director tells me, no, that's absolutely terrible, do it differently, I'm good at that as well. So yeah, I'd say I'm relatively good at taking direction, and I have a good sense of direction. I'm lost on what your question is, so maybe my whole direction
I'm trying to get that
thing's
navigator
rubbish.
thing, but anyway, it's fine. It's cool.
Good.
Now, there's rumors. Last time I spoke to Guy Ritchie, I asked him about the RocknRolla.
What did he say?
He wants to do it. I would love to see you back in something like that.
I think he's just saying he wants to do it. He could fund it himself.
Don't you
doesn't
think?
want to do it.
No,
Come on.
Have you talked to him about it? Because we want to see you back in
I
that.
have spoken to him about it. I'm desperate to do it, yeah. I think he's going to wait until we're old. I'm desperate for work. Yeah, you better really be desperate to do this. I desperately want to do it, you know, because I was going to take over. Or maybe not take over. Maybe the Wild Bunch were going to take over and I was going to have to knock them all out. But
Well, I think you should help with the screenplay then.
I already have. I've written it. I know the opening sequence.
Oh. Tell us.
I'm riding a BMX. I've got a huge long beard, shaved head, little brown dark glasses. I'm riding a BMX, a camo jacket, right? And I ride in, and there's the arches, the old arches in London. I ride into the arches, there's some guys working on this truck, and they seem like they're doing repairs underneath, but actually what they're doing is they're trying to cut out the bottom to get the money out of the thing. I come in there, I've got a couple of shotguns, bomb, 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 take everybody out, collect the money, ride off on my BMX.
Awesome.
Opening sequence.
I am there. Very quickly, your next film is called The East, and you worked with Ellen Page, who's
Shot
a
in the
Canadian.
South.
Can you just tell me very quickly about that?
Tell you quickly about Ellen Page. And
Well,
how much fun
working
that
with
was.
her and about the
She
East.
was a sweetheart. She took me to the fun fair. When I arrived there, I was, you know, I'm very, you know, trying to create my character, and I shaved bald spots in my head, and we wanted to go to the fun fair. I said, does anyone want to go to the fun fair? She's like, I'd love to. So we went in. We snuck back into the building to get a driver. I tore my leather jacket doing it. She was cool, nimble, just straight under, but she's like that big. It's easy for her. She walked underneath. No, she didn't. I had to slide in underneath. We went in. We went to the fun fair. I had a great time. And she called my bluff on everything. I'm terrified of rides. You know, I thought we were just going to go there and shoot. But we did. We got on this target practice thing. We were monsters on it. We never shot the star out. Never quite. But she nearly did. She didn't. I did.
You have to keep practicing.
Yeah, I have to keep practicing.
Well, I look forward to that. And congratulations on your role in this. I thought you did an outstanding job. And, you know, I think you need to have that beard back and the hair.
Do you?
Yeah.
Handsome. You saying I'm not attractive?
No, I like you better like this, but it was a good look for you.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Good. Well,
It
maybe a
worked.
third one.
You got it, for sure. Lovely talking to you,
you.
Toby.
You too.
Thank you
God bless
so
you.
much.